Hi students, today in our class we are going to study about communication barriers for KCET exam. Let's start our class. The first communication barriers means problems. First we take in this class we study and understand about organizational barriers and physical barriers. First we know about organizational barriers. These barriers develop when an organization evolves. They can be attributed to the following conditions. Which are those means the problem comes or arises when it depend on the size of organization. It was too large when the communication problems arise. The next is physical distance between the employees. The next is organizational culture. It impacts freedom and trust also, and organizational rules and regulations, and power structure in the organization, and complexity in organizational structure. The next is inadequate facilities and opportunities, lack of cooperation between the senior and subordinate. So these are the problems arises in organizational barriers of in communication. The next we take physical barriers. And these are four kinds of physical barriers are four kinds, four types of first is competing stimulus. There can be some other conversation going on in the surrounding areas, like traffic noise in the background and so on. The next is environmental stress, like high temperature and poor ventilation and so on. This also comes in environmental studies stress. The next is subjective stress. It means the sleeplessness and ill health effects of drugs and mood variation and so on comes in subjective stress. The next is receiver's unfamiliarity with the medium. The use of medium with which the recipient is unfamiliar, means the language or the talking way it come unfamiliar to the recipient. It is also come in communication barrier. So that's all about organizational barriers and physical barriers. Hope you understand. Thanks for listening.